What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Tonight we are playing Hearthwood School of Magic and Mayhem. This is a witchcraft and wizardry game, and I'm so glad that the warning didn't get cut off of that, because that means I don't have to do the verbal part and regurgitate it all through. So, yeah, we like the setting, not the person that made it. Boom. All right. Easy peasy. So first things first, we are going to go around the virtual table here, let everybody say who they are, who they're playing, and any crazy shenanigans they've got going on outside of the STG world. And then we will get into the meat and potatoes of things. So first, I'm going to pass it over to G9 while the camera is still on.
Yeah, all right. Hi, my name is Gina, and my power is currently out, and I am going off of 43% of phone battery and one little light thing on my external battery for my ring light. So we'll see how that lasts. I play as Sophia Goubert, one of the three siblings here. I suck at potions. Apparently, we're going to potions today, and it's going to be fantastic. I am also part of Magical Miss, which is predominantly a magical girl TTRPG podcast and live stream. And right now we are currently doing a Wings Club campaign. We just got through our arc, and now we're just doing some R&R after drama. So much drama happened. But yeah, I'm also appearing on a couple other games on STG as well. I am DMing Glimmering Pines, which is a magical kids summer camp campaign, and we have a lot of fun. So, yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Let's pass it over to Cherry.
Oh no, it's my turn. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Cherry. I'm playing Near. Oh, we're going to potions today. Prepare for a lot of accidents. Bring your safety glasses. Put on your goggles. I also play in Glimmering Pines as a CIT, your favorite CIT. And you can find me at Cherry Sketchbook, where I post my art and animations. Thank you.
Awesome. Let's pass it over to Darth Caustic.
Hey everybody, I'm Ryan. I go by Darth Caustic on all socials. You may recognize me as the dashing Emilio Pentis from Aliens here on STG. But tonight we're going to do something a little bit more wholesome as I play Ember Goubert, the youngest of the siblings and definitely the most innocent. Typically you can find me over on the Dark Domain, a brother-sister channel here to STG. And then we have a few things coming up. We're running a one-page RPG called Adventure Skeletons on Thursday, and we will have our episode 2 of Supernatural based on the CW TV show on Saturday, and then a Walking Dead one-shot placed in the Old West Gold Rush era. And then we got a couple other things coming, like a Vampire the Masquerade miniseries that I just posted for, and we're waiting for players, as well as a World of Darkness miniseries that I'm going to be taking up and running that, as well as a new campaign that we're doing, Return to Terra. So if you've ever seen shows like The 100 or like any kind of sci-fi post-apocalypse, it's people returning back to Earth after being gone for a couple hundred years, and they don't know what awaits them. And we don't have anybody from MA here, so they have Veils of Blood coming up on Wednesday, which Ray and I are both in. And then they have Dragon Tears on Thursday. So I'll plug them because nobody's here.
Tragic. But thank you for that. Appreciate you. And yeah,
It helps to have
definitely
a calendar up.
Yeah. And let's pass it over to Majoris.
Hi, I'm new here. Kind of. I've been working in the Discord for a bit. I'm Crow's sibling. I play as Arley Walker Withers, a Veldrin. Can you tell I've never done an intro before? This is like the first time I'm doing something like this, like public.
Well, we're definitely happy to have you here, and the intros get easier as you get used to saying the same thing over and over. So, but you did great. You did fantastic. So thank you for that,
Thanks.
and thank you for being here. And let's pass it over to last but not least in any capacity, our amazing moderator, Tofu Chipmunk.
That's
Yay!
I'm Tofu Chipmunk. I am the third Gouverne, and also known as Aurelia, first name. And let's see, you can find me on other games on Shatter Tabletop Gaming, such as our upcoming Naturally Shattered as Dahlia. I also play in Glittering Pines as Petunia. I'm a romantic cactus as Pixilla on the Wild Seas. So that's on Shatter Tabletop Gaming, and then there's other games that you'll find me in occasionally on like one shots and possibly guesting in. And then I also play as a circus gnome on Trials of Silver on Maestria Nord. One of a partner of two with Ray. Sometimes I am top and sometimes I am bottom. Find out to see what that means.
Oh dear.
You'll find me in other streams as a viewer supporting other people. And so if you need me or want to talk to me, you can find me at everybody else's links. And let's see. So we got Magical Miss. We got Dark Domain. Oh, something that Ryan just kind of, or that Darth kind of went through really fast is that your supernatural game. That's West March's style.
It is West March's style.
So if you aren't interested, it's not closed. You can actually go and join and play anytime, just like our Witches and Wizards Hearthwoods game. Anytime that they have an availability that matches with yours, you can go and be a supernatural member on Dark Domain.
First Saturday of every month. We just keep it in that one spot.
So,
and I post it up like a month ahead of time.
And so, don't think that, oh, that sounds interesting, I can't play. It's absolutely open. So I wanted to make sure that that was known to everybody. Otherwise, back to Ray.
Awesome, possum. Well, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. And I am Ray, the Arc Master. I run most of the games on STG, except when super awesome people step into DM and do one-shots and campaigns and things, as aforementioned. Couple quick things that I would like to bring up for our channel is make sure to check out the channel reward points that you can claim. There's a lot of cool chaotic stuff, and I don't divide them up into game specific, which I probably should, but I don't. They're good for every game, so have fun with that. The Chaos Flux is a really random table that I roll on. We have that posted in our Discord if you want to check out the possible options. As far as rolling for this evening, we may need some rolls from chat to help us kind of mix things up a little bit. So I'll ask for a roll. You just type in !D6 and it'll roll in chat. And yeah, we'll see what the roll does. It might be good. It might be bad. We'll see.
Sometimes good, sometimes maybe bad.
Yeah,
sometimes not so good.
You think you're some kind of a Jedi? Real quick, I would like to plug a couple other channels because they are also not here, but we are firing up our second Wild Sea group, which is featuring a lot of crazy kooky people that are in other channels as well. Primarily, I would like to point out that Irvy Fitz, who controls the Rollers Joint channel, is going to be joining us on that show. So make sure to check out their Discord and server and I think they have a Twitch. I know they have a link, but I can't remember exactly what it is at this moment. And then we also have some new folks that are joining us on our server that are kind of designing their own TTRPG that sounds pretty cool to me. I hope to get it going on STG and maybe even get into their stuff over there. And it's called Lorefell. So definitely check out those folks. And yeah, as more channels join the fold, we will have more links. They will be posted via our link tree. I make sure to add them to the STG link tree, but I put that in the YouTube description. I also try to put everybody's individual one. If you are live in chat, the links are posted there via Tofu, doing super awesome things. And if you miss all of that, like I said, it's in the YouTube description. You can just click it and it'll take you over to where you need to go. Cool. Intro's out of the way. And that only took like 13 minutes. Fantastic. All right.
Free
Great
content.
timing.
All right. Yes, the communal calendar.
Where you can find all the games and time zones that will kind of map themselves out for you.
Exactly. You'll know exactly what's coming up and what you can take part in and what you can't. It's all good. With all that being said, we're here to go to school. First, I want to do something with the cameras to kind of help my OCD a little bit. I'm going to put all the Goovers together.
Oh. Hey, it's the Brady Bunch.
Worst Brady Bunch ever.
Hey.
Which is all heard of us.
Yeah. Ember, Ember, Ember. All right. So let me turn up our ambiance just a tiny bit here. All right. Class is in session for the wonderful students of Hearthwood School of Magic and Mayhem. Everybody's running around enjoying a wonderful spring day. All the trees are in bloom. The grass is nice and green outside. The clouds drift by lazily as the floating island castle just kind of hangs out up in the air above the town of Waverly. The kids all dressed in their robes and carrying, armfuls of books. Most of them first years. There's, as the years progress, the books get, the load gets smaller and smaller, but definitely more complicated. But our amazing cast of creatives here today all find themselves in the potion brewing classroom. This class is ran by Professor Larkspur, a wonderful professor that I posted in the NPCs. Is that, I can't remember if that one is, it is private. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Professor Larkspur is like very meticulous, but very warm-hearted. Known for his deep respect of tradition and also creativity with potion making. His favorite potion is the Larkspur's Lucidity Drought, which is a calming elixir. He created it himself. It's very anti-anxiety.
I need that.
I understand that.
Need that.
Now, all of you are sitting at your little tables, and each table has enough room for 4 students, and there's like a table on one, like there's 2 rows of tables. There's about 20 kids in this class, and at the front of the room, there's a very old, like massive cauldron that
Oh.
it is like forbidden. Nobody messes with this thing. It's for looks, not for touches.
Do not want Barnabas anywhere near it.
Right.
There's wards, specifically anti-Barnabas wards around the cauldron.
Yeah. Now, this cauldron is rumored to have actually belonged to one of the founders. Don't get me lying to you as the first name because I forgot now, but it would be Blackthorn. Rumor has it it was their cauldron going through life and training and becoming the great wizard that they are. Of course, it wouldn't be a classroom without a gigantic chalkboard along one wall. It takes up like the entire wall.
Oh, wow. The entire wall, floor to ceiling, wall to wall?
Pretty much, yeah. It's like one of them college ones where they got to stand on a ladder to write on the top of it. Like that level.
I've never actually seen one like that in person.
On the opposite side of the room is a number of bookshelves that are completely filled with various books of, herbs that you can use for potion making, what makes the best this and that. There's some about, temperature control, potion safety, potions in you, potions for dummies, stuff like that. So all
that book is for me. The potions for dummies.
It's got your name like written on it. Like
this book belongs to Sophia.
I imagine it's like a library one back in like grade school where you had to write it where you check it out and it's just
yes.
Sophia Gobert.
Yeah. I remember doing that. Checking the book out, writing my name. Those were the days.
As I said, there's a number of other students in class with you. There's about 15 other students. They're just generic NPC 1. If I have to, I will give them all names, but at this point, it's not super important. With that being said, they're all studying. Well, I can't say all. A majority of them are studying, reading through, trying to wrap their minds around what might happen today in class. So with that being said, I'm going to kind of turn it over to y'all to kind of talk and discuss and see what your plans for class are for today.
I am going to ride off the coattails of my sister because I always do that all the time. So I'm just looking. I don't know. It's like, oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
That's what that's for.
Yep. 5 of them. You have to do 5 of them.
So we don't crush it, we cut it?
Yes. You get more out of it.
Got it. You can do that. I'll just supervise.
Okay.
Due to previous experiences, Arley is going to make sure that all the windows are shut. I feel like we should open the windows for ventilation.
No. Yeah.
No. Trust me. No. You don't want to know what happens.
It's about to be smoky in here. We need those open.
The last time I was in here, I set my eyebrows on fire, so we should probably ventilate this place.
One
do you want to know why? Do you want to know why the Belgian house had a smoke explosion? It's because I opened a window.
Oh.
Yeah, Barnabas was working on something, and I was like,
yeah, that makes sense.
No, surely different types of air aren't a thing. I was wrong.
It'll be fine.
It's not gonna be fine.
Like Emmer sits down and realizes how close they are to Sevilla, scoots 2 more seats down, like, all right, safe zone.
Sophia takes that as a challenge. Okay, so bigger explosion. Got it. Bigger radius.
No.
Bigger radius. Please, no explosions. if you don't listen, I'm not in control of this. Honestly, like as long as I don't touch anything, then that's fine. But I'm just saying, if I ever like had to do something, you would want small explosions. So Ember, you should come closer. I am
Crazy.
gonna stay back because I just got the smoke out of my hair.
These are
then-
good news. Like when Sophia's done, you may not have hair to worry about.
Oh, I would like that.
Excuse you, I like my hair, and I am not going to cut it anytime soon. If
Listen,
Allie, my hair, I will destroy you. I mean, at least this isn't like catapulting class or something, and I squint at Ember.
They're just near, like right next to Sophia with a pillow, just like what? Like he got safety goggles on already. He's just like
So
Near somehow
on a
graduate.
pillow.
Fire hazard.
okay. I brought it for my dorm.
Is it
flammable?
Flammable?
I would
Everything's
like
flammable with enough fire.
I would like to cast Repair which is a level 1 spell. And what it does is it reverses transformations. Well, it says incomplete transformations, so I'd like to think that I made a mistake somewhere, but Nier never caught it.
My pillow.
If I could reverse the transformation I made on Nier's pillow, it turns into an animal.
As the pillow transforms, you can hear Nier's head hit the table like dook. I fist bump Aurelia. Nice.
Wakey, Nier! It's potions class. You need to pay attention.
What are we making today? Is there anything on the board that says what potion we're making today? Is the professor even in here yet?
Nope, Professor is not there yet.
See, they're menaces. I tell you.
What? Why?
Not menaces.
Why would you do this?
That is a flammable item. So, like, if that pillow is also made out of polyester and that caught on fire, that would have melted on your skin. We just saved your life.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Now it's just a duck.
Oh, cute!
I'm gonna take the duck and I'm gonna rest on it.
New meaning
Now
to a
it's a
down
very-
feather pillow.
Soft is soft, man.
No.
Soft is soft.
Now it's just a very confused duck. Very much over dramatically, the door to the room swings open, and the professor comes in, walking along. He's got a few books and everything, puts them down on his desk in the front of the class, and he's like, "Okay, students, thank you very much for joining me today. Let's try and have half the explosions. Let's be reasonable and go half the explosions as last time. That would be fantastic. I would really appreciate that. I do not appreciate the talking tos that I get. With that being said, who can answer a very simple question for me? What is the elixir of clarity?"
I look at Aurelia.
Yes, Aurelia.
It's an elixir that gives clarity.
Holy. And I wish beyond all wishes that I could say that that is incorrect, but that is probably the most correct answer that exists. But also, very on the nose for today's lesson, the Elixir of Clarity is a potion designed to enhance focus. And today we will be learning how to craft this potion. Now then, if everyone would just open their books to page 374, we can begin brewing this elixir.
I turned to Sophia.
Oh,
What potion are we brewing today?
The potion of focusing, clarity.
Yeah, I think I need that.
Honestly, me too. This is
Why does
you're
this
supposed to
bottle?
get that potion.
Why does this bottle say Ridaline? Ridaline?
Shh. We put that one in here special for them. It's fine. Shh. Yeah, we got
Okay.
it.
What did I miss? I am so sorry. My
No, you're good.
headphones, they went
Nothing
battery
happened.
low.
We're
It's just a
making
potion of
liquid
clarity we gotta make.
riddle.
I was just stalling because I saw your message in the StreamYard. It's pretty
Yeah.
much,
I'm so sorry.
like
I think
just
we're
had-
making a potion of confusion, Arley.
Which I
Oh,
mean,
what?
clarity,
Oh, whatever.
Aurelia.
Clarity.
Potion of clarity.
Clarity, not
Three-
confusion. Right.
374, not 390. 24.
I hate my job.
Three something, I don't know.
I get paid abysmally for this.
you're getting paid.
Time to ask for a
I'm
raise.
reading.
Yes, Sophia.
Can we get extra credit if we make a different potion?
Please don't blow up the lab.
No, you must
What
make
if,
the correct potion.
but what if we make a potion that's like a level harder than this potion? Do we get extra credit?
If it doesn't explode, I will allow you to have extra credit.
Okay.
Thank you.
I did not ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
I cast fireball.
Hey, how did you know what's on our family crest?
The teacher needs to be paid more.
Yeah,
Yes.
A wizarding union or something. This is craziness.
Do we have to roll for potion making or whatever?
All right. So
Yikes.
everybody opens up their books and they're like reading through, and you can see a very confused look on a lot of students' faces. Like they have no idea what these ingredients are. And at this point, you all may roll for potion making. Let me bring up a character sheet here.
Like mind. Don't feel like it's magic.
So it's technically
what-
not magic. I would say that you could roll a mind check.
What kind of dice are we rolling?
2d6s.
Yep.
2d6? I took out R4 just in case.
That is a 7 for me, so
I would.
So we're rolling for mine?
yes.
Okay.
It is a brewing task.
7 plus 1, that's 8.
I got an 11.
Ooh.
Dang.
I got
You're-
a 3.
Near
Yeah.
You're supposed to be doing this!
It's okay. I got a 4.
Oh
Mir wakes up for just long enough to be like sprinkle, 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 and then back to sleep. Like it works perfect. So everybody's mixing their potions, and for some, it is going wonderful. For others, not so good. So, chat, why don't you go ahead and give me a D6 roll, and we'll see how this plays out. And while we wait for that, to roll, as a reminder, to roll in chat, !D6. If they come in too close together, there is like a cooldown, so you might have to wait a little bit. But I'm going to write down all these amazing rolls because I will use them. So we got a 4, we got a 6. Looking good, looking good. All right. Ember and Aurelia, your potions, they do not work. They like turn a weird like mud brown color. Aurelia's is a little bit closer to what it should be. Ember's is just a bit farther away.
My potion is better than yours.
I'm just gonna add a little water to mine.
I don't know. It's bubbly and it looks like mud.
I know. It needs to I need to loosen it up a little bit. A little bit of water. It's fine.
Okay, but how are you gonna turn the color from brown to shiny purple? Because that's what it's kind of supposed to be. And she holds it up. It's not purple.
I'll figure it out as I go. Let's see what happens when I add the water in first.
Okay.
Oh god. I am going to duck for cover.
While that's
Near's
happening,
gonna
I'm
wait.
gonna like switch Sophia's and mine real quick. Like, yeah.
Can I clock that?
I don't even know how mine turned out. I'm just
Can I, like,
ducking for cover.
Can I wake up and cast a spell?
Sure.
I'm just wake up like Protego on myself. I don't want to take no chances.
That's a 7 for trying to clock Ember trying to switch my potion with hers.
I made a body roll and I got 9.
Ah, shit! Alright.
Okay, magic. That's a 9. A 9.
No,
plus
I'm the
2,
one
that's
holding the
another 11.
putrefied potion right next to my face, like, huh.
I love this.
Yeah,
Loving
Protego,
it.
I ain't taking no chances.
Go ahead and roll cast a spell.
Okay, that would be that's a 9, and I have +2 for magic, so that's another 11.
Nice.
Wow. All right. So yeah, you cast it, no problems at all. Poof, swish and flick, and everything's great.
Protego. Back to sleep.
I am just ducking for cover. I'm not even checking to see how my potion turned out. I'm just ducking for cover.
Oh, hold on.
I just want to know what I need to roll to see if my water works. My adding water works.
You can roll another mind.
We'll just thin that out a little bit.
Yeah.
Topher rolls a 12 and all of a sudden the potion is better.
So, not a 12, but a 10.
Okay. Miraculously, adding a little bit of water to this doesn't exactly make it a potion of clarity, but it's
not
close.
muddy.
Yeah, it's close.
Oh,
It's a potion of semi-transparency instead of clarity.
Yeah, semi-transparent.
it's looking a little better. I stick my pinky in it and I give it a little taste.
Oh, what does it taste like? Does it taste good?
Oh no!
It tastes like burnt cake.
I dip my finger in there and I
Do
die.
worse.
It
Enjoy!
it's reminiscent of a cake your mom would have made.
Oh god, this is mom's cake.
You know what, Ray? My mom makes great cakes.
I feel like anybody with the name of Goo Bear.
Seeing that no explosions have taken place, Arley's gonna pop out of his cover and take a look at his potion to see how it turned out.
It looks good. It looks like a potion of clarity.
Nice.
And yeah, there was no explosions. until
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
until a wonderfully pleasant and happy-go-lucky student, very plucky. His name, Felix Fairweather, comes from a long line of spellcasters, not exactly potion makers, but not the worst that's ever existed. While grabbing some extra little potions and vials off of the shelf and everything, it's like kind of overloaded, and turns to walk back to the table to brew his potion, and his foot gets caught on one of the table legs next to the cauldron, the forbidden cauldron. And a mess of vials and potion ingredients kind of spill into it. And you all hear like the glass clinking and breaking, and like the whole room goes silent, and they all turn to look at, and Felix just kind of like looks down into the cauldron. Oopsie.
I'm morbidly
And it doesn't
curious.
explode right away?
Is it going to explode or
It's
not?
a
Could it die?
cleaning spell, right?
It does not
Ooh, exactly.
explode right away, and he just kind of looks down in, and then
Well, I go and look inside too.
Professor Larkspur, as everybody's getting closer, Professor Larkspur kind of like runs over, like, everybody, back up. Okay, we've no immediate danger. Just everyone kind of take a few steps back. I'm sure this won't be a problem at all. Oh my God. He's
Everybody get down!
he's going to kill me. Arley says, everybody get down. As
I know my
Larkspur,
explosions. I know it's coming.
Larkspur turns around and goes to like cast a spell to like kind of clean up the mess and hopefully get things back to normal. But before he can get the words out of his mouth, a rainbow colored fog, just like multicolored tie-dye, starts kind of roiling out of the cauldron.
Ooh, pretty shiny colors.
Hot air.
He's like, oh my. And he just kind of stands there for a second trying to figure out what to do. And you see the fog, the color kind of swirl up around him, and he vanishes.
Oh no.
Thank
that's
God
a
I
new
put
kind
that
of
potato
clarity.
up.
Professor, are you still there? Are you invisible or are you gone? And I listen for a response.
You hear no response, but this fog, for the best short description, continues to slowly kind of like expand out across the floor of the classroom.
Hey, should we get out of
Okay,
here?
everyone out. Go.
Wait, why don't we take fans? Why don't we open the windows and then take the fans and then blow the mist out? Then we don't have to worry about the castle disappearing, right?
You know
From
what?
personal experience, that can make it worse.
I'm going to swipe 2 vials worth.
Okay.
I mean, it can't be any worse
I
than
am
getting
gonna-
launched into a mountain.
Is there a dispel magic spell?
Can I start moving people out of the classroom for their safety?
You can start shuffling people out. That is definitely, like, people are willing to go. There's so what is happening as this spreads is things that it is touching. So let's start with like one of the tables in the front of the classroom. As the fog kind of touches that and continues to roll, you see the table start to shudder.
Oh,
And it gets a little more violent, and then suddenly kind of like springs to life and almost starts like doing a horse galloping kind of thing around the room, trying to make its way around. Some of the
Hang on, so
some of the books on the bookshelf that's closest to it, the books spring to life and begin flapping like birds around the room.
I'm gonna cast Finite Incantatum to maybe stop the potion from doing its thing and stop all this nonsense. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. It's an 8.
All right, so on an 8, the spell succeeds, but you have to choose a side effect.
All right.
There's a few listed. One of the players takes a condition from a partial misfire. The spell is different than what you were expecting.
Oh, let's do the first one. I'll do it.
Hey, let me hear my other options.
Someone or something is alerted to the casting of the spell, or your wand is thrown from your hand and lands nearby.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have my wand get yeeted out of my hand and disappear forever. Ember, my little sibling, gonna take the L for the team. Thanks.
I was gonna go touch it anyway, so
Please don't touch the rainbow of death.
I'm gonna touch the butt.
listen. They've used magic to yeet me into the mountains before. It's fine.
Ember survived, so it should be fine.
Did you know that trolls don't wear shoes?
It's fun fact.
We don't need fun facts about trolls right now. We need to find out how to stop that potion.
That my spell work?
Frog rainbow thing.
You're still sleeping in the back of the class.
So
I am gonna go grab him.
the spell does work. The fog itself stops spreading out.
Okay.
But everything that became animated is still animated.
Oh. Okay,
Can I
we'll just lock the
up there
furniture in
and-
the room. Let's just lock the furniture in the room, leave, and figure out a plan on how to reverse this. Because at least we stopped the fog from spreading.
Now, Arley gets just about everybody out of the room except for our players here. Because, why not? Ember, you touch the multicolored tie-dye fog and nothing happens. You're able, it's physical enough that when you pick it up, it kind of falls out of your hands like water almost. But it doesn't seem to affect you.
Guys,
And
it's fine. See, nothing happened.
Maybe you're immune to it.
a part of the fog is able to touch the chalkboard before Sophia is able to cast the spell. And you see a piece of chalk get animated, and it begins writing a riddle on the chalkboard.
Oh, I'm not good at riddles. What does the riddle say?
The riddle
Oh,
says,
boy.
The riddle says, a potion brewed with steady hand to mend mistakes at one's command. A whispered wish, a time rewound. Lost words are often found.
No. This is a potions class. I don't do riddles. I just don't do riddles. You guys take care of this.
No, hang on. That means someone who's good at potions needs to make a potion to undo this.
Is that what it means?
Right?
Why couldn't
I'm
it just
reading
say,
that.
hey,
Like,
make a potion to undo this? Why
Yeah, it says
does it have to be such a riddle?
It says a person with steady hands and something about time, a wish, and back to normal.
okay.
I'm paraphrasing.
Okay.
Paraphrasing.
To quote Gofu from another show. Okay. So, since it's your characters trying to figure out this riddle, not you yourselves, I'm not gonna make you spend 3 hours trying to figure out this riddle. So, everybody can roll either I read about that, or investigate, or notice something.
Oh, yeah. That's a 12.
That's an 8.
I got a 3.
I got a 5 and a 6.
9.
Mir's like, I
A 5 and a
get-
6.
I can't get
So
this
that's
sleep
gonna
out of
be
my eyes to read the riddle.
What's
Okay.
going on?
11 plus. How does I read about that work? Is it the
you
same thing as just doing mind, or
Yeah.
Pretty much.
so just plus 1?
There's like a list of questions that you have access to, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give who got well, I know Near got below a 6. Did anybody else get below a 6? No? Okay. So if you got below a 6, you get an experience point.
Well,
So much like Glitter Hearts, every time you fail, you get experience points, and you can use them after you've accumulated enough to level up your character.
I guess I get one for that potion, huh?
Yep, you sure do. I forgot all about that. Both you and Aurelia do. Okay, so everybody else, you passed it, and what's hilarious is that G9 was pretty much already there. So the answer to this riddle is called... Where did I leave the answer? A undoing drought. So it's basically a potion of undoing.
The Control Z potion.
Yes.
Control Alt Delete.
Aurelia, you gotta make the undo potion. I grab her shoulders and I shake her. You have to save the potion room. Actually, wait a minute. If the Perfect was gone, we don't have to do potions anymore. Actually, I don't know. Maybe let's go get lunch.
Arley is gonna get to work on that potion.
I'm gonna be like going through some of like his potion ingredients. Ooh, ooh, he's got some of these.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Of that.
Arley is gonna ignore them and just get to work.
Is there like garlic in here? Maybe we can fry some up over the Bunsen burner. Like maybe cook up some chicken.
So the ingredients that you need to brew this potion are kept in a very large like wardrobe that's kept in the front corner of the room. The unfortunate part about that is between you and that wardrobe is all of the chaotic animated things. So to get to that wardrobe, you will have to make some rolls.
Can I
Okay.
do Aloha Mora and open all of the drawers and say Accio, whatever ingredient we need, so we don't have to walk over there?
Please don't. That's gonna be more chaos. Please don't.
Open the wardrobe. We have
Try to get
magic.
through. If I don't get through, you have my permission. But at least let me try first.
Okay, good luck disappearing into the rainbow fog.
Wish me luck. All right, am I rolling something?
Oh. I got the perfect thing for this.
So basically, you got 3 options. You can either do tough it out and just let them, let the things fly into you, and you just kind of try and shrug it off. Or you can do struggle to dodge out of the way and like kind of fight your way through it. Or you can do quick and quiet and try to sneak your way through.
I think those are all physical checks, right?
We could probably cast a spell on some of these, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would like to target at least one of the books and cast Immobilis.
Oh, all right.
It basically freezes it in place.
Nice.
You go for it. I mean,
It's a +5.
I've got positives to quick and quiet, so
there you go.
I'd like to do a quick and
9.
quiet.
+5 is a 14.
Nice.
That book's like it falls to the ground.
See? It's fine. We're good.
My quick and quiet did not go well.
Oh,
Uh-oh. It's
Oh,
nice
no.
knowing you.
we'll need
So-
a distraction.
I've got the body and the quick and quiet, so that's +2. But I rolled 2, so that's 4.
Nice. Very nice.
Nice. Rip.
All right.
I got snake eyes.
Arley, you are able to like kind of skirt around the fog, so you don't touch that. But as you get up to the wardrobe, you start to reach out to open it up, and it like slides to the side, like electric slide style. It's like, and then starts like walking away from you, very slowly trying to escape. And you can hear things inside clinking and bottles rattling and sloshing around.
Can I try to herd it over to the others?
No, absolutely. You can either do convince or I would also allow inspire others.
I'm gonna do convince.
Okay.
That is an 11. No bonus.
Wow. All right. You start herding this thing towards everybody else. Everybody else, while you're standing there watching this chaos, the wardrobe starts like waddling, for lack of any other term, towards you very quickly.
Aurelia, what more potions do you need? As I take out my wand and I'm ready to go say Accio, whatever.
It's like, and you all
You guys
now
may want to find a way to hold it down.
it's making a beeline for the door.
Oh, I see.
The door!
No, Ember, don't you have a mobilist? Cast a mobilist on the wardrobe.
Even better. They are going to cast Herbivicus to make these vines come up and like wrap around the feet of the wardrobe.
Nice.
Nice.
+3 total. Hell yeah. That's a 15.
Golly.
Damn!
I'm really good at magic. Please don't make me do anything else. Please.
Please. That's all I have.
Especially if it means doing physical things.
The vines come up, wrap around the stumpy little legs of this wardrobe, and you see it gets held down, but it like kind of starts violently wiggling as it rolls a struggle check, and it gets an 11 to break free of the vines and start heading for the door.
Mhm.
So real quick, let's go around and do like a modified initiative just so everybody can have a little turn to
Okay.
do something here. So just roll. We'll do a d6 plus body.
-1, thank you. That's a 0.
Sophia got a 0.
0. Yeah. I'm eating potato chips while this is all happening. Like, oh, there it goes.
What did you say we were rolling again?
A d6 plus our body modifier.
All right. 7.
I
I got a straight up 6, and my body point is 1, so 7.
I got a 4.
Got a 3.
I as well got a 0.
Ember A! Sibling!
I have a -2 body.
Oh no!
Oh, you're better than me.
Same.
All right.
I said don't make me do physical things.
I'm eating chips and I'm offering potato chips to Ember. Like, oh, here, you want some?
Hey, y'all want some of these? See how this plays out. So that means Arley is first.
All right. I would like to cast Carpe Retractum to pull it back towards me.
Good one. Good one.
So that's a 2d6 plus what?
Plus cast a spell.
Plus
So yeah,
cast a
spells.
spell. So that's
has
magic.
a magic modifier and then a modifier based on what level spell it is.
Yeah.
How do you calculate that? Because it's
So
a level
first-
2 spell. It's also my signature spell that I.
So you get a bonus if it's your signature spell.
Yep.
You get like a
Wonderful.
+1 additional.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Or it's a
Sarah-
+2.
Sarah, thank you so much for that.
Oh no. That's it. I'm
So
doing
I'm
loopy
gonna
loops
tell you
for
the
next
number I
episode.
roll, and y'all may have to help me calculate this. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the roll straight as it is. So that's gonna be +2 for signature spell. I
What spell is
have
it?
a straight 0 on magic.
What
Yeah,
spell
so
is
it's
it?
dirty 12.
Yeah, I mean, 10 plus is the spell
That
work.
spell.
So, you are able to cast your spell, and it start that you all hear that, like a chair.
I'm pulling
on
it back towards
hardwood.
me.
Yeah, like chair on hardwood. It's doing the getting dragged back towards Arley. And while this is happening, you see that this wardrobe, which is already about, I'd say 8 feet tall, probably 4 feet wide. I'd say it's a pretty decent sized cabinet. This thing starts popping and creaking, and you hear like the sound of wood stretching, like an old house settling.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh no.
the wardrobe,
Aurelia, what potions do you need?
the wardrobe grows twice its size.
What?
No.
What?
Oh
Thanks.
gosh.
So I think that means that the wardrobe can't fit through the doorway anymore.
That is true.
But now it's gonna crush us now.
Also true.
Um,
Okay.
um,
So, which conveniently on a 5 is the wardrobe.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
So,
Wow.
being that it's getting dragged back towards Arley, and it
Oh,
is
boy.
now semi-sentient and also double its size, so now very full of itself. It is going to turn around and be like, okay, you want to drag me towards you? Well, take this instead. And also, it has larger feet, so it moves faster.
Oh God, I hate that.
Oh gosh.
It turns around, and you all hear, and well, everybody else pretty much watches it happen. Arley, this is like very, very quick, but it turns around and is like, all right, dump, 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 and basically charges at you, body slamming you into the wall.
Oh.
And you will take the injured condition, which gives you a -2 to all body checks.
Wow.
yep, I
But-
don't need that.
How do we make this thing small? What's the spell for the small?
Wait, so it body slammed Arley, but that means now it's in the room away from the door.
Uh-huh.
And
Hmm.
did it also go through the tie-dye
The-
mist?
Yep, it did.
So we're closer to it now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So can I convince everybody to tackle the wardrobe?
You can do that.
Okay.
With my -1
I'm already
and
here.
yours -2.
Look,
I
I
need
only
a
came
spell
to play
there
for
to
the
make it
chaos.
stop.
I only came to play for the chaos. I didn't say everything I was going to do was going to be logical.
That is highly illogical.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
Sophia really could just cast fireball on this thing and just set the whole wardrobe on fire.
We need its contents. Please don't.
Okay, well then how are we
If you
gonna
guys
get
can
the
hold it
contents
down,
of
I can
the
open it up. But it is facing towards me.
Well,
So a mobilist to make it stop moving.
I have that.
I also have
Then why
locomotor.
aren't you casting it, bro?
Give them last in initiative order.
I have locomotor, but the problem is that if I'm casting that, well, okay. So I'm assuming the wardrobe's turn is done.
Oh yes, yep.
Okay, so then it's my turn. So I'm gonna try casting locomotor,
Okay.
and it makes the target hover a few inches above, and I can move it anywhere I want. So I'll move it right next to a cauldron, and I'll start calling out to everybody what the ingredients are needed to do the potions. So I won't be making the potions, but I'll be depending on everybody else to do it while I have this locomotor in place.
Oh boy.
Okay, I like this plan. So give me
Oh,
a
no.
cast magic or cast spell.
Okay, so it's a dirty 12.
Nice.
It works. You peel this thing off of Arley and like hover it over above one of the cauldrons on the table, I'm assuming, not the chaos cauldron.
Right, yeah, so next to one of our cauldrons.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can I roll a tough it out to stay standing?
Sure.
And you said -2 due to injured.
Yep.
All right, so that's going to be a -1 instead. That's a 5.
Oof, 5. So you do get an experience point, and then I will let you decide on this next part, because on a 6 or lower on a tough it out roll, you either pass out, flee, are cursed, severely injured, or take all three options from the 7 to 9 list, which is a little bit less damaging.
You said the options were what?
Pass out.
You could pass out,
You get cursed,
flee,
or you get
Yep.
severely injured.
Yep. Or you can take all three from the 7 to 9 list, which is just a condition, knocked out of position, and you lose something important.
Still sounds pretty bad.
I'm gonna take the flee option and kind of explain it away as Arley recognizing that he's down.
Fair enough. All right. And that brings us to Near.
I like that. Like, Near kind of like groggily walks towards everyone at first, like, what? I like y'all to meet the goose that was my pillow. We have connected. We've grown very close. His name is Wafer now. He's there's some crazy going on right now. I don't want to be here. Why are we still here?
Because it's class. You have to be in every class.
We can skip. I don't.
Oh, we can't skip potions class.
I don't even like potions.
I don't even like potions. I don't even want to be here.
Is there any class you do like?
Sleeping.
Anyway,
I thought so. Okay, so
we really need the professor back. Can we please just get the ingredients out of the wardrobe and make that potion?
well, it'll be
Oh.
worth it.
I think I might need to go to the infirmary
We
We
need
need to
a
open
feather
the
from waffles
wardrobe.
anyways. I mean, wait.
or whatever it is. Cabinet.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You gotta ask Wafer. You can't just take the feather off a Wafer. You gotta ask nicely. You gotta see if he accepts. You gotta slow your roll there. All right. Wafer, we need a feather. Okay, you can take it. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, take it. He said it's okay. I think at least we're gonna hope so.
Right.
Someone needs to take it.
I cast speak at animals.
I'll have Ember or
And then I'm gonna
Sophia
turn back
grab the feather.
Okay.
One of y'all grab the feather. I'll hold him down. It's rowdy.
So that does, if that is Nier's turn, that will bring us to Ember and Sophia.
I think Sophia gets to go faster. They have a slightly
Yeah.
better body score.
Okay.
Just slightly. Okay. Do you want me to throw the feather or grab ingredients from the wardrobe? Probably the wardrobe.
There before.
I'm going to Accio the whatever we need out of the wardrobe because I ain't touching that thing. I'm gonna bite my fingers with the drawers. Okay.
For real.
Here we go. 10.
Boom. All right. The
Boom in a good way this time.
the cabinet doors swing open, and you see that in its enhanced size, enhance,
Oh, it's gigantic.
all of the ingredients, vials, and things inside of the wardrobe are also doubled in size.
Coming close. It's coming slowly right now, like, because if it does, then I'm dead. Accio, slowly onto the table, gently. The bottles are like this big.
Arley is just up against the wall, up away from the wardrobe cabinet thing.
I'll ask Sophia to pocket one of the extra large eggs. I've been needing one of those.
This egg, you want this to go into my pocket.
Yes.
Okay, and I try to jump into one of my pockets in my robes.
You're gonna need the biggest frog ever to hatch that egg.
We'll figure it out.
Your pockets.
Ember, go get the feather.
We are not using Reginald again. No. Go over and grab a feather, poink.
Huh.
Reginald liked it last time because Reginald finally got a break.
From you.
From you! He's
Yeah.
yours.
You're abusing the poor thing. We were basically the best babysitters ever.
Oh,
They don't
free
mean it.
Reginald!
Free Reginald, free my boy.
They won't put you in a dress again, I promise. It's fine.
Free my boy. He loves that dress, and you know it.
Oh no, my boy.
That's my boy.
He even asked for the crown on.
He looks so cute. And he had little bows on his head.
What do we do with the feather?
Oh, right.
I think it goes in the potion. Aurelia, read the potion instruction list.
Oh.
What does it say?
So, what does it say?
Thank God.
It says mix 1 part owl spit with 1 goose down. Stir with porcupine quill.
One part owl spit. Then
What part
feather.
though? Is it like a cup?
All right, I'm out of
Is
here.
it a teaspoon? This is why Sophia hates potions. Like, what part do you mean?
Is it the clear part, the fizzy part?
Just a cup, just a little drop, Sophia. Just a little drop.
What you said cup and then you turned it to drop. Which one is it, girl?
1 part owl spit. So just a drop of an owl spit. Yeah.
Okay.
Just and then you throw the
Ew.
goose down in.
Two drops fall in. Just
Oh, do we have to double the potion now?
And
Why am I doing this? I suck at potions. Really, you do it.
You can do this. You got this.
No.
No, you got this. Okay. And then
No.
I'd help, but I'm a little down.
Well, so that it is Arley's turn at this point, and your condition of your fleeing is over, so you can take action again.
All right, I would like to step over and help Sophia. He's
Sounds
just
good.
kind of shambling over with like his arm against like across his chest. All right,
Okay.
Sophia, let me help.
Oh wow, you're back. Okay. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
I
bleed
had
out
to
on
take
this
a minute.
thing, are you?
I had to take a minute.
You
Okay.
This is wafer.
you'd put one single drop of owl spit into the cauldron.
And then Ember needs to throw the goose down in.
Goose down.
And then you guys need to take that porcupine quill and stir with it.
This one?
Yes.
Yes,
Don't
Okay.
throw it in, just stir.
that one.
Do I need to
Carefully.
stir it counterclockwise or clockwise? How many times do I have to stir it? Does it just say stir?
You just,
It just says stir, so it probably doesn't matter.
I think counterclockwise is your best bet.
What?
no.
What does hold it in mean, David?
So for potions, it's always good to stir clockwise unless it says to stir counterclockwise. So
I was stirring counterclockwise. Do I have to redo it?
we'll grab another cauldron.
I don't like this.
Grab another feather from wafer.
I understand your frustration.
Whoa. You didn't ask Wafer if that was okay. He said one
I
feather.
understand your frustration, Sophia.
I brought
Here,
like
let
when
me
they
get
say
another
that-
one, and I'll do it this time, okay?
It's like when they say, like, if you see a black cord, don't pull out the black
Wafer's
cord,
a
but if you pull the black
Mayan
cord out,
child.
don't put the black cord back in.
Hey, Macarena.
Have you tried turning it off and on again? All right, so the idea to try and get a new cauldron and do another attempt. So if that is the case, then I need to know, are you getting a cauldron from another table, or are you going to use this, like try and cast the spell again to move this wardrobe to a new cauldron?
I feel like there's another cauldron on this lab table because there's like every student has a cauldron, right? So we just scoot that one over and drag one from the table, the same table, and just scoot it over.
Yeah.
All right.
Just pull over another cauldron.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Boom.
I'll buy that.
Just pass me what I need. I'll do it.
Okay, here you go.
I can't move much.
There's
All
this.
right.
Here you go. Here you go.
And then
all
this.
right. And this. Perfect.
All right. So 1 part owl spit, correct?
1 part owl spit.
1 part
Uh,
owl spit.
But you
and-
know what?
and it goes-
I'm going to interject real quick because
Yes.
when there was talk of getting another feather, Nier didn't seem too pleased with that idea.
Near. We just need we need another
I'm
feather.
happy, y'all.
Near. We need another feather.
Do you though?
We do. I'm gonna roll convince. I'm gonna roll convince someone to convince you to give me another feather.
You know,
I'm not the one you had to convince. You gotta convince Wafer.
I'm convincing Wafer then with my 10. I look at Wafer. I'm like, oh, great benevolent Wafer. I need you deposit another one of your glorious feathers onto your unworthy servant, and I hold out my hands like this for a feather.
But also, Wafer, I did save you from becoming dinner, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so you kind of owe us one.
Nair, please.
Don't be
I'm hurt.
fancy
The
with Wafer
professor
now.
is gone. I would go get that feather
Man.
myself if I could, but I don't think I'm in any state to be climbing up a giant wardrobe.
Do I get a feather with my
Why
tent to
would-
convince the bird?
Why did we just shrink the wardrobe?
That's too easy, man. Too easy.
We didn't shrink this wardrobe because it still moves, and we don't want it to fit through the doorway where it leaves the classroom. So right now, it being a bigger size is actually beneficial.
Oh, I mean, I could fix it moving.
Wafer is convinced he will give you a feather.
Hey, yo, thanks. And I take feather and I give to Arley.
Thank you. Alright, next on the list, Aurelia.
Then you stir it clockwise with the porcupine quill.
Wasn't there something between... Well, oh wait, was the feather the thing that was between the spit and the quill?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's a split, and then the quill, the feather goes in.
Alright, so clockwise with the quill.
All
Alright.
Finally, the potion's finally done.
So
We did it.
you begin the final preparation, the final mixing, and because there isn't an actual like brew potion, what I'm gonna do is anytime y'all want to brew a potion, we're gonna repurpose cast a spell.
Okay.
So basically, Arley is going to have to do cast a spell, but with everybody's amazing assistance, I'm going to give you a +2 to the roll.
Nice.
That is a 5.
Wow.
What?
That is including the bonuses. I rolled a 3.
No!
Hmm.
My cat dice are not helping me today.
Just so you know, everyone, my phone is at 7% right now, so I may have to dip.
Oh, no.
The cats are not in my favor.
So here's what goes down. You mix with the quill, and the quill like kind of like turns to ash as you're stirring, and the single drop of spit fills the cauldron up about halfway, and all the ingredients get melded inside, and it turns into like a lovely like swirling gold color. But that's just about all it does. No other kind of like crazy magic or, something like that. Now, Aurelia, ironically, because of the way that old ass books are written, there was a step that was written over in like the cliffs notes that you missed when you were like in your panic. It says, once ingredients are mixed, just add water.
Oh, it just.
Can somebody cat? Oh, okay. Is there anything I'm missing? Because this don't look right.
Maybe just thin it out. Add some water to it.
It worked well for you last time, so pass me some water.
Ember, pass her some water.
Thank you.
Bats up like no.
All right, I am going to carefully add in the water.
Wonderful. Once you add the water into the mixture, it begins to glow a beautiful like sunrise gold, and it just sits in the cauldron ready for use. The only thing left now is to pour it into the cauldron of chaos.
H2O, just add water.
Someone should taste test it just to be sure.
Oh no, it was an SP.
With my current state, this is gonna be a little difficult for me to carry. So, can someone else do this part?
Poking her like, hey, near, can you help Arley lift it? My arms are too.
all the goobers, all
Why are
the
you
goobers
poking me?
are -2 body.
I'm no better. I'm also -2 body.
But you're so well rested.
What kind
Wait,
of terrible
so
class
even-
is this?
Wait. So, who? Am I the only one here who doesn't have -2 body
You're the
to
strongest.
start
one.
with?
Yeah, you're the strongest one.
So
You
even
got
with
this.
my injured status, I'm still the strongest at -1.
Wafer
Yes.
is cheering you on. You got this. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody spot me. Looks like I'm doing this.
I'll try. I make no promises, but I'll try.
Alright.
Yeah, you got
Eh.
this.
It's a 6.
Oh. I mean, that could have been worse.
That didn't go well either.
Well.
He in fact
So
did
I
not
rolled a
got
straight 4. I rolled a 1 and a 3, so -1, that's 3.
Neat. So
The cat dice are being mean, I'm switching.
you're
the other-
able to. I mean, it's not like a super huge cauldron. It's like, a little personal size, like a personal pan pizza. And you're
I'm
able
also
to-
injured.
You're able to get it over there and pour it in. The colors of the gold and everything kind of swirl into the multicolored fog and neutralize all of it. The fog that's on the ground dissipates away, and rematerializing is Professor Larkspur, who is quite confused but very happy to be back.
I'm gonna, since I rolled so poorly, I'm gonna say that put a bit of strain on me, and I'm gonna just kind of sink to the floor.
Fair enough. But because of your terrible roll, you were able to get rid of the fog, sure. And the room pretty much goes back to normal, except for that one book, Potions for Dummies, who has somehow, in the chaos of this fog, sprouted a pair of legs and
Ew.
walks around the room. Not like full on people legs, just like little, like the size of the size of a duck, but they are just like little little legs and feet, and it just like walks around the room.
Hey, Professor!
Not my book, not my library.
This is Wafer.
You know what? Ember will just pick it up like, I'll just put this in Sophia's room. It's fine.
I am just gonna sit here for a minute and catch my breath. Oh man, I hurt.
Students, well done. That was a little crazy, but I'm very proud of each and every one of you for handling it so well. I'm going to award each of your houses. I think 20 points is fair for each house.
Yeah.
Well, to Blackthorn, to Selwyn, and to Drakemeyer House.
Yes.
Booyaka shot.
Yay! Just holds up a very
Fist bump Wafer.
wobbly thumbs up.
Yeah.
The book very aggressively, like no nonsense, like walks over to the door to the classroom and just kind of like kicks it open and walks out into the hall like it owns the place.
Can I send Wafer to fight it like a Pokemon battle? I think he got it.
You absolutely can do that. Wafer, I choose you.
As
I'm
Nier
just
sends off Wafer,
Wafer, go!
I'm going to
Stop the
cast a transfiguration spell on Wafer and give Wafer a hot pink mohawk.
I love that so much. And with that, we're going to wrap up this episode. We're going to end with Wafer getting a neon pink mohawk, about to do battle with Potions for Dummies, the animated series. So, thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you to this chat for your crazy antics and these amazing creatives. I can't thank you enough for joining me tonight. This was a wild episode, and I love every one of these. April, I have no idea what's going on just yet. I haven't really filled all those in, but I will balance that against the other amazing channels that we have in the fold, in the mix, so that we don't, conflict with each other. And speaking of conflicting, after our show here, if you would like to pop over to YouTube to check out Lorefell, they are currently live. You can see the cool tabletop RPG that they've created. They're playing it right now. But thank you all so much, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. We will see you next game, everybody. Bye!
Bye.
Oh, is it time for the credits? Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Scan this QR to come along. Together we are so strong. Our Discord is a second home. Hang with us and you'll never be alone. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you keep the chaos coming here at Shattered Tabletop Gaming.